I'm Kristin with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Catch 'em All at the library, we will be focusing on Cacnea. So in your craft packet, you'll have your coloring page. You'll also have the pieces to make a lantern Cacnea, and we have a whole bunch of pieces, and I will show you how to put it all together. So to begin, we're going to take our little lantern and press it up, and then this side that has these little circles this is going to be the top. We're going to take our little metal piece, and where these small notches are at the bottom, those will line up with the bottom circle. So we're going to push that through and line those notches up with that bottom circle, and then lift up your lantern. And then we want to hook these little notches at the top into these plastic circles. Now that'll hold our Cacnea in place. Now for his arms, we have our little arm pieces. And we are going to take our little dark green rectangle, and we're going to make some spikes for his arms. So we're going to make 8 triangles out of this. So we'll cut it in half, and then we'll cut that half into fourths. And then we can cut those fourths into little triangles. So I'm just going to stack them all together and then cut out some little triangles. We'll do that again with the other half. Cut it into fourths. And then cut those fourths into triangles. Then we have small triangles for each arm, so we're going to grab a glue stick. And we're going to start by taking one little triangle and folding over a small edge and putting glue on that little edge. And we're going to stick that right in the center. Right in the center of the arm, so that our little piece that we glued sticks on, but the rest sticks up. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the arm. So then we have a little spike on both sides. Then, because our other spikes go on this flat side, we are just going to kind of fold our little triangle about in half and then put a little bit of glue at the bottom and then pinch it on either side of the arm so the little spike sticks out. Do the same thing for the other triangle for this arm. And then we'll repeat that whole process for the second arm. Once we have both arms done, then we can fold over an edge of each arm. And then we can add glue to the edge that we folded over. And then we will attach those to the sides of our little lantern. And then our little Cacnea has arms. Next, we'll take our big green triangle and just add some glue. And this will go up at the crown of our Cacnea's head. So it's going to go right across this top part. So that it lines up with the edge here. Then, to make our eyes, we're going to take 2 of our small black circles, and we'll take our googly eyes, and we'll attach our googly eyes to the black circles. Then we can just add some glue to the back of our black circles and add them onto our Cacnea just under our big green triangle. Then we'll move to the bottom. We'll take our big green square . I'm going to add that right at the bottom of our Cacnea's body, about in the center. Then we'll grab our 2 small squares, and these will go on to the sides, on either side of the big square. And it'll go kind of underneath his arms. Once those are on, we'll move on to our circles. So our big black circle goes right in the center. So we'll just add some glue and then stick it on right in the center, right above our big square. You may have to kind of reach inside to pinch it on there. Then we'll take our next smaller size black circles, and those we can glue onto either side of our big black circle. Then we'll add our smallest black circles, gluing them on just a little bit further to the side and a little up from our second largest black circles. Now he's really coming together. But we still have some green circles in the crown. Now these are going to be some of Cacnea's spikes. So we're going to cut to the center, and then we're going to pull one side to wrap it up until it makes a nice little spike, and then we'll glue that in place. I'm going to do that for each of our 4 big green circles. And then we will do the same thing for our 2 smaller green circles. So we'll cut to the center and make them into the little cones that will be our Cacnea spikes. Once we have our little cone spikes made, I'm going to switch to using tacky glue, or you can try school glue. So this will just give it a better grip than the glue stick. Put glue all around the edges, and then we're going to add these onto the sides and the top. So we'll do 2 of the larger ones up near the top of the head on the sides. And then we'll do the 2 smaller ones right beneath them. All right, now for our 2 other larger spikes, we will go down to the bottom. And these are going to go down here between the squares. Now all that's left to do for our little Cacnea is add his crown. So take our crown, we're going to make it fit around just larger than this top circle. So it'll overlap some, and we're going to just take our glue stick and glue it on so that it overlaps. And you can trim it if you'd like as well, so that there's not so much overlap. So once you get it to the size you need, then again I would suggest tacky glue or school glue for this part. And we'll just put some glue all around the bottom edge of the crown and then add it on. And once our crown is added, then our little Cacnea lantern is complete. I would love to see pictures of your Cacneas in the comments if you would like to share them. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week to make another Pokemon.